Peace Collective. What is going on? Welcome to the channel. My name is Milan. I am an intuitive tarot reader and psychic medium. If you guys are new here to this channel, welcome. If you guys are returning, welcome back. It means the world to me each and every single time you guys join. Thank you guys times 1,000 for being here and for deciding to spend your time and your energy here with me in these readings. As you guys know, this is going to be another general collective reading. However, we're going to get into another deep dive today. As you can tell by the title, we're going to look into the energy between Halle Bailey and her boyfriend, DDG. Please excuse me because I don't know his real name. I just know him by DDG, okay? If you guys are ever interested in readings that look more into celebrity culture, music, entertainment, the industry, I've got an entire playlist already curated. It's called the Deep Dive series, and that's where you can find more readings just like this one. If you guys are ever interested in personals, I do offer them. This channel offers love readings. We do live streams over here. So yeah, make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you guys here, part of the family. Okay, just as a quick disclaimer, this channel is not specific to any particular zodiac sign. This is not a fan page or a stan page. Everything in this reading is alleged until proven otherwise, and for entertainment purposes only. Okay, if you guys don't resonate with something here, you don't like the reading, or you don't like what I'm saying, it's no big deal. You can just click off the video. All I ask is that you guys keep it respectful if you do decide to get in the comments. Okay, but yeah, let's get right into this. Only reason why I'm even tapping into their energy is because they low-key have been kind of getting on my nerves a little bit with the social media tactics, and I just feel like they do a lot of attention grabbing, and then when people start to react and give them the attention that they are kind of looking for or that they put out there, it's like, oh, whoa, like, you know, don't say this, don't say that. Or, you know, I remember when Halle first had the baby, you know, she kept it very private. She didn't want anybody in her business, this, that, and the third. You know, we were wrong for trying to get, you know, information about the baby and all that. But now it's just been on the forefront. And we are kind of being invited to a group chat that nobody asked to be in, okay? So the last thing I really saw or heard about these two was DDG like not being able to see his baby, and Halle keeping the baby from him unless she's happy or in a good mood or on good terms with him. So I don't know, something just feels very like attention grab for both of them for me personally. So let's just get right into this and see what's going on, I guess. I've got a Queen of Wands that's going to represent Halle, being that she's an Aries. And then you have the King of Swords that's going to represent DDG, being that he's a Libra. Okay, interesting combo, Aries and Libra, but we'll see. We're going to start with Halle first. Okay, if somebody wants to timestamp the reading, you're more than welcome to. Thank you ahead of time. We're going to use a couple oracles first, and then we'll get into the tarot a little bit later throughout the reading, okay? But we're going to get some oracles first for Halle and see what her energy is like, how she may feel when it comes to DDG, and then we'll switch sides and alternate, so on and so forth, okay? Spirit, please give some clear and concise messages regarding Halle Bailey and how she may feel when it comes to DDG. Thank you. How does she feel when it comes to DDG? Thank you. And the thing I always get with Halle, though, it's she gives off this very, you know, soft, quiet, you know, just, oh, I was homeschooled. You know what I mean? Just very under the radar type of vibe. But for some reason, you know, not to say anything like about an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but they usually have the connotation of being a lot more lively, more passionate, a little hard to handle or hard to keep under control, right? They can be a little mouthy sometimes. So the image that she gives off and that she portrays, for some reason I really feel like that's not actually how she is behind closed doors. Of course I could be wrong, but that's just what I receive intuitively, okay? But the first card out, again, I'm asking how she may feel in regards to DDG. I have self-indulgence showing up. Okay, so it says focus on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. So again, if I'm asking how does she feel in regards to him, she could feel as though he's a little selfish, okay, with self-indulgence showing up. Maybe she feels as though he could use some shadow work, okay, to heal certain things about himself. Intuitively, I'm getting she could probably do the same. But this is just giving me more so of she may feel that he's a very selfish person, allegedly, okay? Let's see. What is this? Not enough. Wow, okay. Frustrated in relationship. Lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear and ego issues, and jealousy. Now, that's something that I've seen a couple of times on the internet, like just scrolling up and down Instagram and Twitter. A lot of people have kind of put their 2 cents and will say that DDG may be like a little jealous of Halle Bailey's status, or maybe even like her co-workers and things like that. And here it is showing up. So she could feel as though he's a little selfish, or maybe she feels as though what he needs to work on as far as the shadow work, right, that shows up on this card is maybe not feeling good enough for her, or not feeling secure enough when she's out and about doing her thing, you know, not around him, basically. So, you know, the card literally says self-sabotage and jealousy. So, you know, she could view him as somebody who is frustrated in the situation, okay, and as somebody who may have a lack of confidence, which in turn shows up as jealousy, okay? But let's see. I'm going to go over to DDG with the same deck. I'm going to get 2 of these for him. Then we'll switch decks in a second. Okay, how does... I was about to call him the King of Swords just because I have it out here. But the way I have the cards set up on the table, the King of Swords is literally kind of just staring at the Queen of Wands, okay? While the Queen of Wands is looking the other direction. But let's see. So what's the current energy, please, for DDG? Or how does he feel when it comes to Halle? Oh, how does he feel? Okay, I was going to say the butterfly, but it says the dragonfly. Okay, it says be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. And didn't I just say that a minute ago? Like, Halle could use a little bit of healing maybe, or to do some shadow work. She could benefit from that just as much. And the card literally says heal, just like hers did, okay? But he could view her or feel as though something here is going to be found out, or okay, there's something here about adapting and change. So he could have, it's interesting because she's viewing him as selfish, but I do feel like he may have like changed or adapted certain pieces and parts of his life to accommodate her, is what I'm receiving here, okay? But it says be lighthearted, so maybe he views her as a very like dainty, just lighthearted type of person. And again, I already said, I feel like she comes off that way, but I feel like, you know, you get on her wrong side or catch her on a bad day, it may not be so light and dainty. You know what I'm saying? An Aries woman is very headstrong, very independent, you know, very bold, and they don't really hold back most of the time. So of course it depends what her other signs are, like her moon placement or Mercury placement. But yeah, most of the time, like Aries women can be very independent, very forward moving. You know, I don't want to say the word demanding, but it's what I'm hearing. Okay, but something here that he may find out when it comes to her, I don't know, because it says things coming to light and finding out. Or maybe she found out about something regarding him. But let's see, how does he feel when it comes to Halle, please? The Chaser. Wow, then you have Hand of Cards. Okay. This Chaser card, though, it says Chaser in a codependent relationship. Fear of abandonment. So that goes back to, again, that needing to heal, that shadow work. You know, when you're chasing somebody in a situation, a relationship, it can kind of create a lot of friction, you know? So he could view her as somebody who's a bit of a chaser. I'm hearing like she doesn't let go. Like, even if she did find something out that may have been a little disheartening about DDG, it's like he's still viewing her as like the chaser, somebody that you know, won't let go, maybe because of a fear of abandonment issues, you know, not wanting to be left alone. Or I feel like I'm getting intuitively she doesn't want to be that, you know, the rapper baby mama type of thing, okay? She doesn't want to do that, even though it's kind of already happened because they're not married, but you know what I'm saying. Can we get one more, actually, for him, please? How does he feel when it comes to Halle? Please don't mind the dogs barking in the background. My apologies. Like, my neighbor's dogs are outside, so it's just really loud. If you can hear it, my apologies. But how does he feel, please, when it comes to Halle? Mirror is showing up. Okay, mirroring each other. So again, yeah, they both know they need to heal. Mirroring each other. Self-image. Relationships reflect our wounds and introspection. Okay, so yeah, he could be the type of person to be like, you know, you come at me for this, that, and the third, but you need to look yourself in the mirror, whatever, you know. But he does view her as somebody that has a lot of stability and security. Okay, with the palm tree. Endurance, growth, flexibility. So that's what I was saying. Like, there's a lot of things here that he had to like change or adapt to. I'm hearing the word uproot in order to accommodate her, or to, I'm hearing, satisfy her. Okay, maybe she's just not, you know, I don't know, maybe she wasn't easily satisfied in his opinion, in his eyes, you know what I'm saying? But let's go to another deck. I'm gonna use What's the Vibe, okay? We're gonna go back to Halle really quick. And again, this is like her perspective. How does she feel when it comes to DDG? So let's see. Again, I had frustrated in relationship, jealousy, fear and ego, self-worth, self-appreciation, okay? But let's see. How does Halle feel? I hope I'm saying her name right. Halle. I think it's Halle Bailey. How does Halle feel when it comes to DDG, please? How does she view him? Oh, you got toxic and karmic. That's so funny. I'm going to put them back because there's too many cards, but I have toxic and then karmics showing up. But let's keep going. If it needs to come back out, it will. But let's see. How does she feel when it comes to DDG, please? Glow up. Interesting. Okay. New opportunities, new career, and successful business. And that's the thing, you know, before they even got together, DDG was already a pretty popular like YouTuber, streamer. You know, I don't think he does the music a lot. I feel like most of his income comes from like the streaming and the YouTube stuff. But I will say, I feel like Halle may not be the type to like throw it in his face or bring it up all the time, but she knows that them being attached to one another is why he's being seen in a different type of light, or this glow up energy, you know. Again, he had his own fan base already before they got together, but he could be experiencing new opportunities or new offers just simply because of his attachment to her, or like, again, a wider audience or something like that. Okay, how does she view him, please? Okay, what is this? Puzzled. Okay, confused, perplexed, and conflicted. So yeah, you have one person wanting to go one direction, and then there's thoughts, and your mind is racing, trying to get you to go another. So, and again, I'm asking, how does she feel about him? Or how does she view him? So she could be a little confused about or a little conflicted about what she wants to do moving forward when it comes to him. Okay? Even though, you know, again, you had DDG viewing her as the chaser, she could just, again, either be a little confused at this point in time, or she views him as somebody who's a little confused about what to do. Okay, and it's because the way I have the card set up on the table, the arrow is pointing at DDG's card. So it could be him. That's the one that's a little confused or conflicted about what to do. Okay, let me get one more, please. How does she feel, or how does she view him today? Okay, good vibes now, in the moment. Yeah, okay, so maybe she's just trying to like kind of go day by day, live in the moment. Which I don't think is a very Libra thing to do. Okay, Libra, it's an air sign, a lot of mental thought, and we can be a little cerebral. Whereas Aries energy, and of course we know that's not her only placement. You know, she's probably got every other sign in her chart like every other human, but she may be like the Aries energy, a little bit more in the now, in the moment. You know, not long-term forward thinking. It's just like, okay, like, are we good for the next few days? I'm not thinking about 5 years from now, for real. Okay, so somebody who like lives in the moment here. But she could view him as somebody like that, even though, I feel like that's not really Libra energy for real. It's just maybe how she views him, okay? like somebody who just lives in the moment. Yeah, because I'm getting here, it's like she may want to like move forward and talking about like plans down the line, this, that, and the third. And because she sees him as being like a little conflicted about what to do or how to move forward, again, it's just very, let's worry about right now. Let's worry about tomorrow. Let's not even talk about 2 years from now. Let's not do that. You know what I mean? It's kind of what I'm getting from him. I'm gonna get one more, please. How does she feel, or how does she view DDG, please? How does she feel about DDG? Paranoid. Okay. Cautious, insecure, and guarded. That's the second card I'm seeing about insecurity, okay? She could also feel like he watches her and like keeps tabs on her. Not so much because of the little baby. Like, it's for other reasons, okay? Because you got this eye just looking through like a broken wall or something like that. I don't know. So she knows he gets paranoid when it comes to her like doing her thing or doing her work. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like he's not exactly sure what to do. I feel like he only feels like he's not exactly sure what to do because, again, the insecurity issue or something. Guarded, insecure, and cautious. Okay? But let's get the same deck. We're going to go back to DDG real quick. Again, I had mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds. He's also viewing her as like the chaser, it seems like. Fear of abandonment issues. That's interesting. Okay. But in the same breath, intuitively, I feel like he wouldn't like let her go either because of her stability and her permanence, you know, what comes with being with her. I feel like he likes that more than the actuality of staying with her because, again, the insecurity, jealousy factor, allegedly. I don't know, and I'm sure it'll come out a little bit later in the reading, but he's conflicted. It's like, it's great, it has great benefits attached to it. She's a beautiful girl, but at the same time, it's like there's something underlying here that he gets conflicted about dealing with her. Okay, but let's see, how does he feel when it comes to Halle, please? Or how is he viewing her at this time? How does he feel when it comes to Halle? Blocked. Wow, okay, interesting. Yeah, moved on, nothing to say, and stopped calling. Wow. So that goes back to what I was saying about, like, he had mentioned on his stream how she'll keep, you know, the little baby away from him, won't make it easy to see him if she's not on good terms with DDG himself. So there could be times where like she blocks him. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you, Spirit. I'm getting a download. That makes sense why he may get like a little insecure or jealous or puzzled, conflicted, because there are times where it's like she literally will block communication from him. So that could be confusing. It's like, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to accommodate, do that. You know, again, like I said earlier, he kind of really adapted and changed a lot of things about his foundation or his life at that time to accommodate her and to be with her. And then just for her to like block him when she's not happy or when she's upset. You know what I'm saying? Interesting. This is the type of person, that's why she views him as he is viewing Halle as a chaser, because it's like, you know, you'll block me and then come running back, or you'll block me for 2-3 days and unblock me and then just do the same BS again. Is kind of what I'm getting here. So that, yeah, that could maybe lead to somebody's insecurity and jealousy. One, because, you know, yes, she's on a wider stage than him publicly. Okay. She's got the Disney contract. The music is a little bit more renowned than his music, right? So that, and the fact that she will block communication from him, it seems like. Interesting. Okay. How does he feel when it comes to Halle? That can create confusion. It's like, you know, one minute we're good, the next minute we're not. But what did I do to you? What did I, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of what I'm getting from him. Time. Okay, time is showing up. It says delay, procrastination, and too busy. So he views her as somebody that's busy a lot, doesn't really make or have a lot of time for him. Maybe like on the relationship end, you know what I mean? They have two totally, completely different schedules is what I'm seeing. I'm hearing the word projection. I feel like she kind of projects a lot. At least that's how he feels. Again, because the first cards I had for Halle is like she's viewing him as somebody who's like self-centered or a little selfish or like only worries about what's good for him. But in the same breath, it's like he may feel the same way because you don't make the time for me, or you don't make the time for me to be able to see little Halo or spend some real time with him. I don't know. And it's like you think I'm too busy, but you're actually too busy is what I'm getting here, okay? But let's see. She may be a bit of a procrastinator too, allegedly, in his opinion, okay? But let's see. One more, please. How does he feel? Oh, okay. So recharge. And then you have salty. I'm going to keep them both. Okay, breathe, let go, clear your mind. And this salty card, it says bitter, angry, and petty. Yeah, so that's what I was saying. This is like, yeah, look, the distance, ghosted, divorce, and separation. So I definitely see that there is separation here between them, the two of them. But I see clingy and intimacy. Okay, with that, clingy and intimacy, it's like she'll ghost and block him and won't talk to him for days. But it's like when she wants some, though, it's like, then you want to unblock me. Okay, and the reason why I'm saying that is because you have intimacy here. Okay, mutual respect, unity, and closeness. So, and you have clingy, old relationships, old ways, old exes. Okay, so it's like, you chase or you want to come back around when you want some or when it's good for you, right? But when I want to be around or show face, you ghost. You're not around or you're not available. You don't have time. But then Halle expects him to drop everything at the sound of a dime and be available when she's ready is kind of what I'm getting here. Okay, but yeah, salty, breathe, let go, clear your mind. So with that showing up, bitter, angry, and petty, it's like he's acknowledging that she can get very petty. Again, like I said before, the blocking and not talking to each other for days just because, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like he's viewing her as somebody, it's like, listen, you need to figure out what you want to do. Like, either let it go or we got to figure something out, It's kind of what I'm getting here. Wow. I'm going to get one more oracle deck, and that's it. I want to get the true emotion because it gets a little messy, and then I'm going to get into the tarot, okay? We're going to go back to Halle really quick. If you guys are liking this or this makes any sense to y'all, definitely leave a like on the video. Let me know what you know, okay? But let's see. How does Halle feel, please, when it comes to DDG? Thank you. How does Halle feel when it comes to DDG? How does she view him? Ooh, I just saw legal matters tried to show up. Okay, girl. You trying to take him to court or something? Okay, how does she feel when it comes to DDG, please? Jackass. That's so funny. Yeah, so she could view him as like a jackass, or she could feel that way about him sometimes. Maybe it's like, I'm hearing specifically like the way he talks to her sometimes she could not like, and did he like cheat on her or something? Because again, the vibe I'm getting from him is like he kind of actually does try, but it's like he can only do so much when she gets petty and blocks him or creates confusion. But you have jackass showing up here. I don't know if he cheated on her or something here, and now she views him as a jackass for messing things up with her or making the relationship difficult. What is this? Someone could play like a clown. How does she feel when it comes to him? Spiritual gifts. Oh, and massive regrets. Interesting. Again, you guys, when I was on DDG's portion with the first set of oracles, the first card I had was finding out and things coming to light. So I don't know which one of these people, like they cheated or lied or something. I don't even want to show y'all what I'm seeing here, but I have getting readings, and then I have pregnancy, DNA, fake news, and then I have running. That baby looks just like him, so it's not that, but again, I feel like maybe like he cheated on her or something. I don't know why I feel like that, but I kind of do. But yeah, spiritual gifts. Why is this here? Maybe she feels like he's very intuitive. Or she's very intuitive. So it's like, you know, nothing gets past her. What is this? It's almost a little confusing. What is this? Heartbreak. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like somebody here got cheated on. Twin flames. I don't think they're twin flames, but okay. If it is a twin flame, that's like a karmic, that's for sure. Heartbreak, spiritual gifts. Okay, maybe there's something here that she knew intuitively, and then it came out, and she found out, and it caused a heartbreak here or something for her. She could still be very heartbroken when it comes to him, like them breaking up, or again, whatever this is that I'm picking up, like cheating or lying, something like that, that really hurt her. And maybe that's why she feels like, I'm hearing the word vindicated, but I don't think that's the right word. I think that's why she feels like it's okay to kind of be petty and block him whenever she feels like it. You know what I'm saying? On and off kind of energy here. But let's get a couple for DDG. Let's see. How does he feel when it comes to her, please? How's he doing her? How does he feel when it comes to Halle? Wow, twin flames is showing up again. So maybe they feel like they're each other's twin flame, but I don't think that's true. They're giving me like karmic twin flames, or maybe just very high level soulmate, because I'm not getting a twin flame energy with them, but it's showing up. So I digress. You know, it's here for a reason. But let's see. How does he feel when it comes to her? And, you know, the twin flame dynamic is not to be romanticized. It's not fucking easy. It's not roses and pixie dust, like, at all. It's a very difficult relationship to navigate. And they usually don't fucking, a lot of them don't last. A lot of them don't work. That's like a fairy tale ending if you end up with your twin flame through the journey that you guys go through. But this is giving me more of a high level soulmate than anything. But let's see. How does he feel when it comes to her? He could just feel like that's his twin flame, you know? And they're never going to let go of each other. Memories. So, yeah, okay. He's viewing her as somebody, again, he views her as like the twin flame. This is like my person. You know, we go through it, but I love her. With this memories card, I feel like he's conflicted. Now, the twin flame energy, that gives me the lover's card. The lover's card can talk about making a choice or having a decision. So he's conflicted about whether or not he wants to continue this or just leave it as a memory, you know? I get this energy from him, like he looks back to the past a lot when they first started dating, okay? It was a lot different, that's for sure. And again, with this memories energy, 6 of Cups, it's like he views her as somebody that always comes back, always comes back, always comes back, okay? How does he view her, please? Or how does he feel when it comes to her? Secret accounts, and then happily single. Okay, doing you, dating, stress-free, setting goals and career focus. So he views her as somebody who's like happily single, and that again may kind of ignite the insecurity or jealousy a little bit, you know. Wow, okay, yeah, under pressure. I just said that, decisions. So he has a choice he has to make. Anxiety, decisions, time's running out. You know, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, okay, you have a baby together, that's great, but you don't have to keep sleeping with each other. You know, it's like either we're going to make this relationship work and we can do all the fun stuff, or we're not. Because if we're not going to make this relationship work, then we don't need to be sleeping with each other, and you don't need to be coming back to me every time you want some, is what I'm getting from him. And I think with her, she feels like she can come in and out whenever she feels like, and he doesn't like that. Okay, so for him, it's like either you're going to be single or you're going to fuck with me the long way. It's kind of what I'm getting from him. And again, that might relate back to the jealousy and insecurity a little bit, because she's hot and cold with him, on and off. Like there is no definitive thing about what she wants to do yet. Letting him go, or are we going to keep doing this? So, hey, Halle girl, yeah, I like you, but girl, this is not, I gotta give, brownie points where they're due. It really seems like he's trying here, and it seems like she can't really figure out what she wants to do, and it's creating confusion in him about what to do or how to move forward next. I mean, granted, he could just say, hey, like, he could just cut it off and create the boundaries himself, right? But he does love her. So it may be hard to just go cold turkey and set those boundaries, you know what I'm saying? Baby mama, baby daddy stuff. It's not as linear or as simple, as it may sound. It seems like in their situation. But let's go back to Halle. We're going to use one tarot deck for her, and then we'll switch decks later to go back to DDG, okay? So can we please get some clear and concise messages, please, of how she feels when it comes to DDG? Oh, yeah, she's holding on. 4 of Pentacles, holding on. Holding on. 8 of Wands. Okay. And I just said that, like, he could himself make these boundaries and let go. When she's asking for sex, don't give it to her. You can create the boundaries as well, DDG. You can do that. And maybe that's why she still holds on, because it's giving me what, well, you keep the door open anyway. It's literally what I'm hearing. You keep the door open anyway. If you didn't want it to be that way, then you would close the door. You would hold back with these 4 of Pentacles, I kind of don't like that, but I'm hearing the word gaslighting. I feel like they gaslight each other a lot, but 8 of Wands could be travel, things changing very quickly, communication back and forth, okay? So they talk regularly, but at the same time, she does hold back from him. I was just saying that, and he does not like that. Doesn't mean that, like she's supposed to be texting him every 5 minutes of the day. It's just, again, one of the first cards I had for him was blocked. Nothing to say. It's like she will hold back, but I'm getting this energy of days at a time, like days, Interesting. Okay, what is this, please? Doesn't mean like she's doing anything wrong or scandalous or whatever. It's just giving me like she feels like she can come in and out whenever she wants. It's kind of what I'm seeing here. Yeah, look at that. The cease in communication. It's not permanent, but it could be for an extended period of time. So it'll go from kiki, ha, FaceTiming, everything's all peaches and cream, communication again, back and forth regularly, to an abrupt stop. Just like I'm literally seeing a car short stop in traffic in my third eye. So it just goes like, oh, like I was just texting you an hour ago. Now I can't reach you is what I'm getting, okay? Wow, interesting. But I'm trying to see how she feels. It looks like I don't know. The 4 of Swords is healing. Again, rest and recharge. I feel like I'm hearing like a break. Like she feels like she'd be needing a break from him. And that could be why she will ghost or go MIA for a little while. He may be, I'm hearing overbearing. He may be overbearing sometimes, So for her, it's giving me like, yeah, like I need a break. Like 9 of Swords, 4 of Swords. Like I can't do this right now. Give me 2 to 3 business days and I will get back to you. Okay, but the 9 of Swords, I can talk about stress, paranoia. I had a card come out for paranoia as well already. One of the first oracle decks I used. So she could feel like a little stressed out about this situation, or she's viewing him as somebody who's very stressed out about it, because again, it goes from everything's peaches and cream, we're talking and great, blah 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 blah, to just random, just stop. You know what I mean? And again, she does feel like he needs to heal a little bit, okay? Like she views him as somebody who be up late at night, stressed out, worried about what the hell is going on, what is she doing, who is she dealing with, But I'm telling you guys, it's only because they keep leaving that door open of, we're going to keep messing around, doing this, that, and the third. So it's like, I don't think he would be that way if she would just create the boundaries, and kind of close that door. But like I already said before, he's not innocent. So it's like you could create the boundaries too, sir. Okay. Let's see. 3 of Pentacles. Mm. Ace of Cups. So she loves him, but it's like, again, look at this blockage, blocking off. Two of Swords. It's like being at a stalemate, not making a choice. So I see her like being conflicted about new love or new opportunities, new people in her life, and still dealing with him. So I see she's conflicted with that. Three of Pentacles. This is like your work, co-parenting, collaborating. It's interesting. Maybe like the idea of co-parenting has come up a few times, and just leaving it like that, but it never just stays like that is kind of what I'm getting here. Ooh, Eight of Swords. Wow, it's a lot of swords energy. Yeah, I know he's a Libra, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but she may have some of that in her chart as well. Okay. Yeah, this is so strange. I wasn't expecting like this energy to be so kind of weird, but it's almost as if, that's why I said gaslighting. And again, this is how she feels about him or how she's viewing him. So Eight of Swords can be, again, insecurity, self-victimization, not feeling good enough, if not feeling kind of stuck or trapped in a situation here. I'm sorry, guys. Give me a minute. I'm channeling. I feel like one of these, I feel like she may feel kind of bad for wanting to put him on child support or something. And the thing is, though, I don't think she really can go that route. Maybe that's why she keeps the door open the way that she does. She's very calculated. Yeah, she's very calculated. She be, again, that whole, you know, oh, like soft voice and Little Mermaid. No, she's very fucking calculated. She's thought about putting him on child support, but she knows she can't do that because she makes more money than him, I believe. Or she may be concerned about that because if it comes up that she makes more money than him, she's gonna have to pay him. And I don't think she's trying to do that. Okay, allegedly. But yeah, she definitely views him as somebody who's like insecure and, you know, doesn't feel good enough to be with her or something like that. Okay, and damn, I really hope that makes sense what I just said. Okay, because you know somebody may try to like keep coming in and out or sweet talk you and then keep your head in the clouds just to avoid, you know, the mother of a child from putting them on child support or coming after them in custody battles in court. You know, it's kind of like to keep the peace or something. It's almost like Offset and Cardi B. It's like they took forever to get that damn divorce. You know, if they even did, I'm not sure, but it took 1,001 years to do that. Because in the same breath, Cardi makes more money than him, so she knows she would have to pay him. And that's kind of what I'm getting here. She gets in her head a lot about this. Or she knows that he gets in his head a lot about her. She knows that. But she still continues to do what she does. Again, like in and out, hot and cold. You know, one minute we're all good and laid up together. The next minute I'm blocked. She knows what she's doing. Interesting. Okay, what is this? Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, wow. I was just saying that. It's like she knows she makes more money than him. So I'm gonna keep sleeping with him and we can keep doing this. Again, hot and cold, in and out, here for a good time, not a long time, okay? And she knows. Again, I'm asking how does she feel or how is she viewing him? She knows that hurts him, okay? With this Five of Cups, it's like someone who's depressed, sad, grieving. She knows that hurts him. And I do feel like at one point she really did want to like settle down and like have a family with him and this, that, and the third. But maybe, again, maybe she feels as though he's a selfish person. And again, I'm hearing the reliability. If she did settle down with him and do the whole 9 yards, get married, all that property and putting your name and bank accounts together and all that, she knew that she would be, it's almost as if like maybe she was getting advice from like a parent or an older figure in her life, like don't do that with that boy, don't do that, because you will be stuck, you will be trapped financially, obligated to him for the rest of your life. And that might have changed her mind about things. You know what? Let me, I don't know. And then plus whatever the secret is that came out. Again, I think maybe he cheated on her or something. It kind of like dialed it back a little bit. Like, you know what? Let's just keep this Knight of Wands, you know? We can co-parent, but we can still, you know, have fun or whatever. But I don't think he wants that. He doesn't want that. It's either, you know, we're going to be for real, be together, Ten of Pentacles, or we're not. Yeah, look, King of Swords, that's him showing up. He gets in his head a lot, though, for sure. But I get why. I understand why he gets in his head. I get it now. So all the whole, you know, the rhetoric online about him, you know, being jealous or insecure, it's for a reason. It's not just because he woke up wanting to be jealous one day, you know, or insecure. It's not that. And again, with this Four of Swords, like they both have some healing to do, it looks like. Knight of Pentacles, yeah, so, yeah, Hierophant, the Moon. Yeah, she could have been very scared or like nervous to settle down with him because one, I do think he may have cheated on her allegedly, okay? And two, again, like she would be financially obligated to him for like the rest of her life. And she really had to like think that back for a second is what I'm receiving here. But yeah, King of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, or how she feels. It's giving like she wants to like move slow. Knight of Pentacles. She wants to take things slow with him if they are going to try to get to this Ten of Pentacles, you know. Knight of Pentacles is very reliable. It's trustworthy. And now that's interesting because I do feel like even though allegedly, maybe, again, please correct me if I'm wrong, if he cheated or lied at one point, it's giving me like it was a one-time thing. Because she views him as somebody who's trustworthy and reliable, dependable. Because this Knight of Pentacles, you know, they're going to come through. You ask for something, they're going to come through and do it. You know what I mean? No matter what. And they stick to the plan. They stick to a routine. So she could view him as somebody that she has like a lot of respect for. Maybe just simply for the fact that he's, you know, her baby daddy or whatever. But I do feel like he can get a little authoritative or again like overbearing kind of. But yeah, I see like this is like a slowdown and a slowdown in the communication. Again, she kind of just talks to him whenever she feels like it. And I get it, but it's like you have a child together. So again, going days without answering or getting back or leaving him blocked, that can be a little scary for the other parent. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the hell is going on. Yeah, and she views him as somebody who like makes less money than her because this is somebody who, you know, they make good money. It's a stable offer. It's reliable, but it's just a little slow. It moves very slow, okay? Get one more, please. How she feels. Yeah, it's crazy because it's like she went from like being, I don't have any cups. So it's like you went from being in love with him or loving him to wanting to build a family, do all this, that, and the third, to feeling stuck or trapped, to just wanting to co-parent and that's it. I feel like she does want to date, or maybe she is seeing somebody, but I had the Ace of Cups show up very briefly, but I feel like she is kind of seeing somebody, or maybe like dipping and dabbling with somebody, and she just feels bad and doesn't want to tell him. Yeah, Nine of Wands. It's like perseverance. It's like an energy of like not giving up, not backing down. If not, even like a little intimidation, nervous. Yeah, I do feel like she may be a little nervous. Or if she were to date somebody new, she'd be nervous to tell him. Interesting. Yeah, so she views him as somebody who's very persistent, though. That's why she could view him as somebody who's like dependable, reliable, who's always going to be there because he's persistent. It's like the whole non-talking thing. I guess when she unblocks him, it's like non-stop. But yeah, like if I'm a parent and I have my child with somebody with the other half, right, the other parent, and I don't hear from them for days, yeah, I'm gonna be persistent in calling and asking what's going on. You know what I'm saying? It seems like she doesn't feel anything is wrong with that, where he's viewing it as no, like there is something wrong with that. You know, I get it, but let's switch decks. We're going to go to DDG and get a couple cards from him. If you guys are liking this makes any sense, definitely leave a like on the video. Let me know what you know. Okay, but let's see. Yeah, I have memories, happily single. He definitely views her as somebody who's out and about, single, doing her thing, and career focused, okay? He also views her as somebody who, like, delays or wastes time, procrastinates. Okay, she gets very petty when she's upset. Okay, how does he feel when it comes to Halle, please? Oh, the High Priestess. Wow. Okay, so I was getting spiritual gifts earlier, so she could be the intuitive one. She could be the intuitive one. High Priestess showing up here. He's gonna ask me how he feels or how he's viewing her. Oh, okay. I just gotta download. Fuck. Yeah, this is a lot of secrets. The High Priestess can be secrets as well. Okay, secrets, things being hidden, illusions. The Moon and the High Priestess, you know, depending on the energy that comes out, and kind of be like a little witchy vibes, but I'm not getting that. I'm getting more so secrets, like things not being said, being very quiet. Again, like the first card I had from him, one of them was blocked. Nothing to say. The High Priestess be knowing a lot, but they don't say a lot. Okay, and then you have the Seven of Wands. So he views her as somebody who gets a little defensive. Okay, or again, blockage, like literally blocking out other people or blocking out phone calls, texts, you know, and he believes that it's attached to a secret. And I just said a minute ago, like, I think she would feel guilty or feel bad to tell him that she's involved with somebody else, possibly. Okay. And again, guys, the very, very, very first card I had out for DDG was be lighthearted, finding out, and things coming to light. Okay. So the Moon energy, confusion, illusion, things that are, again, kind of hidden, things you don't see clearly, secrets. Okay, then the Seven of Wands, being a little guarded, defensive, or again, setting boundaries. So it's interesting because I feel like one of them has tried to set boundaries before, but it just doesn't ever last. It never works. It never works out that way. Yeah, it just never stays that way. It may work that way for like a week or two, but then it doesn't last, you know? Eight of Cups. Seven of Pentacles showing up. Okay. A lot of Pisces energy here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. He could have that in his chart. Maybe she does. Okay, like Pisces moon or Cancer moon. But Seven of Pentacles is an energy of waiting, patience. Okay, we reap what you sow. Eight of Cups, walking away, leaving something that's not really making you happy, that's not fulfilling you emotionally. It's almost as if like he's waiting for something to come out, or like waiting for her to walk away, or waiting for a secret to come out. Maybe waiting for her to like be serious and set these boundaries. You know, he's a man. It's like, okay, it's my, you know, my baby mama and we're not on bad terms. I don't have a girlfriend. She doesn't have anybody. If we're going to sleep together every now and again, sure, cool, let's do that. You know, coming from a man's perspective, possibly. But I do feel like a part of him like doesn't want to do that. It's like, okay, let's see. We have Three of Swords. Maybe, okay, I just got to download. Maybe he feels like, and this Moon card can talk about insecurities as well. Fear, anxiety. But I do feel like maybe the secret that came out, or maybe him cheating on her, playing her or whatever in the past, that could have caused this detachment in how she acts. And again, she feels like there's nothing wrong with it, but he feels like there's something wrong with that. So it's like, you know, the only, in his energy is what I'm receiving here. It's like the only reason why you do that or block me or walk away whenever you feel like it is because of what I did in the past, but it doesn't make it right. That's kind of what I'm receiving from him. You know, just because I cheated on you or whatever he did, okay, lied to her, something. Please correct me if I'm wrong, because I could be wrong, but I keep getting that. And in his eyes, just because I did that one time or I lied to you one time, it doesn't mean for you to just ghost me or block me. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you feel like it. I get it, but you know, she could still be, that's why he feels like she needs to heal still, because it's like she's still not over something. Okay, oof, yeah, the Death card. Now, and again, I'm asking how he feels about her. So it's like, again, I said before, it's like he could be a little confused or conflicted about how to move forward with her because she's not very clear on how she wants to move forward. And you have the Death card, Scorpio. So it's like, I feel like he wants to kind of just end things completely. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's like, not like end their, co-parenting relationship and be like a deadbeat, but like I just get from him like he doesn't want to continue, again, like that hot and cold, off and on energy. It's like, yeah, like you're not gonna, be MIA, and just because something else didn't work for you with somebody else, allegedly, potentially, possibly, and then come back around to me when that shit ends and you walk away from it and you come back around here. So it's like he doesn't want to be toyed around with or like used, is what I'm hearing. Not for like money, but used, Interesting. Yeah, and it's like, I get this vibe here with him, like when he starts to ask questions or he wants to know what's going on, it's like he's viewing her as somebody that gets defensive and then blocks him. Or like just ends the conversation completely and then he won't hear back from her for days. It's like, so because I'm curious, because I'm asking questions, like you want to block me or something? She gets very defensive is what I'm seeing here. The first two cards I had out are about secrets, okay? With how he feels about her. So when you feel that way about somebody, it's because you feel like they're holding secrets. You know what I'm saying? What is this? How does he feel when it comes to Halle, please? Okay, Knight of Pentacles is showing up here as well. So he definitely like views her as like a good mother, someone who's very patient. The Knight of Pentacles is like another stable offer. It can be a little slow, a little stagnant, but it's still an offer. This is her showing up. Yeah, look at this. The Eight of Swords. I already had the Eight of Swords show up for her too. So Queen of Wands, that's her showing up. Eight of Swords, again, someone who may make you feel insecure, make you feel less than, okay? Stuck or trapped. King of Wands showing up and the Three of Wands. Yeah, I feel like okay, you know what I'm getting from this? It's like, you can keep me around for sex or whenever you want, right? And I'm supposed to just be okay with that. But if I, want to be a bachelor or broaden my horizons, keep my options open, it's a problem, is what I'm receiving from him. Because Three of Wands talk about looking toward the future, expanding and broadening your horizons, traveling, if not an energy of waiting and patience, okay? So it's like he wants to do his own thing. And I mean, he doesn't have to necessarily want to be a hoe and just out here messing with every other Tom, Dick, or Harry. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, if you can leave your options open, Halle, and have other relationships, possibly, allegedly, again, because he feels like she gets defensive and holds secrets from him. And I don't think he's wrong. But in his eyes, like, it's not right for you to try to keep me stuck and only dealing with you when you're allowed to have options or date whoever you want, block me whenever you want. But then if I, want to expand my horizons and branch out, okay, and my playette energy, King of Wands, you have a problem with it. And then you want to block me, stop communication. It's not okay. We're not on good terms, Interesting. Okay, how does he feel, please? Six of Cups. I think I said that earlier. Six of Cups showing up. Again, past energy, memories I had come out for him. He feels like she like walks away from him, and he feels as though Halle kind of like leaves him be where he's at because she's dealing with somebody that she's known for a while. Maybe not so much someone from like her childhood or before fame and stardom, but just somebody that she's known for a while. Like, this is interesting. It doesn't have to be true, but I did see the Ace of Cups for her. And it's crazy because no cups have really fallen out to be put on the spread. I had only saw it underneath the deck. Okay, the only cups that are coming out are on DDG side. Okay, Six of Cups is past life energy as well. So that's why I said I don't think they're twin flames. They could just be past life soulmates here. And he feels like she abandons him and leaves him high and dry, guessing, wondering, because she's dealing with, allegedly, somebody that she's known for some time now. That's not DDG, okay? Yeah, look, Nine of Pentacles. You can be out here single, do what you want, but when I want to do that, or if you even think I'm sleeping with somebody that's not you, it's a problem. You know, yeah, look, Five of Cups. Now you're sad. And this is how he's thinking about Halle. It's like, you can do what you want to do, but if it comes to me, now you're sad and upset about it, and I'm wrong. That's kind of what I'm getting here, guys. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting here. And it's I mean, I get it from both of their perspectives. I do, but at the same time, he's not wrong. Like, he's kind of not wrong. Like, if you can do what you want to do, but if you even assume I'm doing what the hell I want to do, meaning like doing with other women or whatever, it's a problem. Or you get defensive, you don't want to talk anymore. Or when I start asking you questions about who you're dealing with, when I'm not hearing from you for days, you don't want to say anything. Yeah, look, Ten of Pentacles showing up. I don't know what he's got going on, like venture-wise, business-wise, but he may have like a new venture coming in or something that may increase his net worth, is what I'm hearing with this Ten of Pentacles. Okay. And it's really crazy because it seems like he really views her as somebody that, you know, the whole package. Happy wife, happy life. We could build a family, create a legacy together. But I see like he's also at a pause with that now. Like, he doesn't feel that way so much anymore, because of how she treats him and how she handles the situation with him. You know, like, why would I want to build a family or marry somebody that, oh, I just heard like he doesn't really trust all the way? You know, and it's not to say that he thinks that she's just out here doing, you know, all types of shit, but it's like the trust has kind of been depleted on both of their ends, is what I'm getting. Yeah, she's petty. Like, he used her to be very petty. The Hierophant, yeah. Okay, I just said like getting married, building a family, all that. It's like he desires that, but something would have to change. Something would have to give. You know, yeah, Ten of Swords. What is this? Five of Swords. Yeah, it's like, and he really thinks that she's out here, you know, starting a new beginning with somebody else. Ten of Cups, the Lovers, and the Ace of Wands. You know, but then you have the Five of Swords. Again, that can go back to jealousy, envy, sabotage, okay? If not like a very harsh argument, this is petty or someone who talks down to you. Okay, so again, I get this vibe here where it's like, I can't be in a marriage or in a very long-term commitment, you know, building legacy type of wealth, assets together with somebody who is very combative. They're petty. They get really nasty when they're upset, is what I'm seeing here. Or again, it's like she gaslights him. I'm hearing plays victim. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but playing victim. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but maybe that's how he feels, allegedly. But yeah, Ace of Wands, the Lovers, and the Ten of Cups. So it seems like he desires that he would, you know, he would want like a new beginning with her for real. Yeah, Ace of Cups, because he does love her. He really does. But at the same time, it's like certain things would have to change, or this relationship needs to heal before they do that, you know, or he is viewing her as somebody who's out here starting something new with another lover. This Ten of Cups, you know, building a relationship and finding happiness elsewhere. That's not him. Okay? And he has to make a choice. It's like he has to make a choice. Or he wants her to make a choice. It's like either you're going to, you know, just use, it's like you're not going to just use me for sex with this Ace of Wands. Like your passionate, you know, moments of wanting to be felt up on and loved and adored. It's like you're not going to just use me for that. You know, it's either we're going to stop doing that or we're going to be together. Like, which one is it? You know what I'm saying? And again, I do feel like he has to set boundaries as well. You know, just because she's asking for it doesn't mean you have to give it to her. Okay? Especially if it upsets you that you're just sleeping around with each other with no like definitive, you know, foundation or base or something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and the Hierophant, you know, again, that's marriages, commitment, if not like a very spiritual card, the spiritual leader, the government. I think he worries sometimes like she may try to take him to court or something like that for money. But I don't think that would work out in her favor necessarily. I really don't. And she knows that. Okay. There's definitely something here about like jealousy or sabotage or something with this Five of Swords. What is this? Nine of Swords. Yeah. So it's like they know. Ooh, Three of Cups. Third party situation. Justice card. Wow. Okay. Something about getting her lick back. He could feel like she's just getting her lick back. Nine of Swords. I don't know, but yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, if she tries to take him to court, he's gonna win. Like, or he would have a better outcome than she would with this Three of Cups showing up on his end. And this Nine of Swords, it would leave her stressed out financially if she did decide to take him to court. Okay, but yeah, it's like she's stressed out about the dynamic. He's stressed out about the dynamic. He feels like he's in a third party situation, which is creating this stress and anxiety with him. You know, it doesn't have to be true, but that's at least just how he feels. And he doesn't have to necessarily be wrong, you know? I guess I can look into that. Let's see, is Halle actually seeing somebody else? You guys, I didn't even get a chance to shuffle. The Ace of Cups just fell out. So she could really be seeing somebody new or falling for somebody new, but she just doesn't want to tell him. Okay, is Halle seeing somebody different than DDG at this time? Two of Wands, yeah, Four of Cups. She's in between. She's in between two people. And that's why she rejects the calls, blocks him, ignores it. Because, you know, this Four of Cups, this is like not wanting to answer texts. You don't want to talk, ignoring things, ignoring people, rejecting offers, you know. But she's got this Ace of Cups here. And the Two of Wands is a choice. Okay? If not, making plans to move forward. You know, making plans to take action on this Ace of Cups possibly. Jeez. Is she dealing with somebody new? Is she involved or dealing with somebody else, please? Outside of DDG? The Hermit. The Hierophant. So it's not like anything serious, though, is what I'm seeing. The Hermit, you know, that could be isolation. But in the same breath, I already had the Ace of Cups and the Two of Wands. So she's just keeping it low key. She's keeping it private. It's very quiet, very hush-hush. Yeah, look. Just as I said that, very quiet, very hush-hush. It's a secret. With the High Priestess and the Hierophant, this is a match. This could be somebody that she really connects with, too. On a better, deeper, spiritual level than she ever did with DDG, believe it or not. And she's stuck in between two people. And again, I tell you, I feel like she would feel bad to tell him. And that's why she just ignores him or rejects him or acts like, again, gets very defensive. You know? Yeah, and the Hierophant came out in the reverse. I don't really read reversals, but that's just telling me like this is not something serious yet. Whoever the hell she is dealing with. What is here, please? Yeah, the World. Okay, this is like an achievement or the ending and closing of a cycle. What is this? Is she involved with somebody new? This person may be like of another race or like another religion, like from another part of the world than she is. She's like an American artist, right? This person that she's involved with, this Ace of Cups, they could be from a totally different country. Who's this person? The Empress in the reverse, okay. Yeah, so it's like, again, she's not trying to get serious with this person. Maybe that's why she's not telling him. Because it's not anything that serious right now anyway. But she does have like a very deep connection with this person is what I'm seeing. And I think with this Hermit card, she's realizing like, wow, you know, I could do better than him, than DDG. Wow, unfortunately, allegedly. Okay, yeah, Ace of Swords, Ten of Cups. Yep. This is somebody, whoever this person is, this mystery man, is somebody that makes her feel really good, makes her feel really happy. This is brand new, Ace of Swords, okay? She's thinking more clearly now with this person, it seems like. Yeah, oh, I knew it. This is someone that she works with or like has worked with before, or she's known this person for a while. Page of Swords. They talk regularly is what I'm seeing here. Ten of Cups is somebody that makes her feel really good too. So shit, I mean, if it's making you feel good, then stick with it. You know, if he makes you, whoever this new guy is, if he makes you feel better than your last, then sure. But it's almost as if she's trying to figure out how to close out this cycle with DDG first without hurting him or hurting his feelings, you know. But the only reason why it's like that is because you kept that door open with him, sleeping with him and all that, telling you love each other so much, and then it's like you'll do that, and then 2 days later he won't hear from you. So that's confusing as hell. Who's this new person? Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so it's not serious right now, but it's going to be. It's going to cause some drama too. Yeah, this is somebody that makes her very happy. And I think she's just nervous, or she doesn't want to tell him that. You know what I mean? She doesn't want to be out in the public because she could feel as though he's a little petty. So she doesn't want that all over the internet, whoever this guy is. Okay. Ooh, wow. The Devil, Five of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, so the Sun, the Ten of Pentacles, this is not serious yet or right now, but I do feel like it could turn into something serious, but she has to close out that cycle with DDG first. And she's like just avoiding it at this time. She's procrastinating. She's avoiding it right now. Okay. But yeah, I'm going to leave this reading here. This was kind of a lot more than I thought it was going to be. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this, or that you guys were able to pull something from this. I appreciate you guys so much for being here. I can't thank you guys enough. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys so much. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.